I went through almost 3 years of hard work to find the best method to start and scale dropshipping with. For all you beginners out there, this is exactly what I wish someone told me when I first started. Knowing all this stuff would have given me such a huge head start, and I just wanted to share this with you because I know that you're probably in that position where you haven't made anything work yet, and this is going to be really helpful for you. So I'm taking what took me around 3 years of, building and basically testing over and over and over again, and I'm just giving it to you. So if you guys don't know me yet, my name is William. Yes, obviously, I have a messy room. I don't really care. But I've been in dropshipping for 3 years. I have currently a dropshipping business and a marketing agency. So just to give you guys a quick overview, dropshipping has really changed since I started it. As a matter of fact, I see dropshipping change like every 6 months or so. What I mean by that is like the main method of making money with dropshipping changes like very often. For example, paying for traffic to be driven to your store by, social media platforms like TikTok and Facebook have almost tripled since I started dropshipping. So, with that, it means that it's kind of harder to pop a winner. But the platform that I'm going to be talking about today and giving you a super in-depth strategy with is Snapchat. Snapchat is still very untapped and people just forget about it. And, I've gotten thousands and thousands of conversions on Snapchat. So I know it works well. You just, need to keep on testing and you'll hit a product pretty easily. The reason this method is super untapped right now is because there's so much noise in the game. People are focusing on TikTok and TikTok Shop. And don't get me wrong, those work very well, but it's also extremely competitive because that's what everybody's running. To be honest, I'd say popping a winner on TikTok right now is 5 times as hard as it was a year and a half ago. Right now, I currently have personal connections with a lot of people who were doing well on TikTok a year ago, doing 300 to 500K a month that literally cannot pop a winner right now. The climate on TikTok is very hard. And, obviously Q4 is basically just getting eaten up by all the people who already had pre-existing big brands. So they're pretty much just scooping up all the customers and it's making it very hard to test products and find winners. So because of all this, I wanted to share you the strategy on Snapchat because, it's an alternative to TikTok and it can help you, get your first winner and get the ball rolling. This strategy has stayed consistent through all the time that I've been using it. I can still say that I keep around a CPM of below $1 and a CPC of around 5 cents. So obviously that's very good and, obviously perfect for finding a winning product. All right, so now we're gonna get into the actual meat and bones of the strategy. I'm gonna be explaining the product, what product you should be running, your creative, your website, the testing strategy, and the scaling strategy. So first things first with product. Your product has to be cheap. I'm talking really cheap. You can source this thing for around $6 shipped, 7 to 12 day shipping. By the way, if you need a supplier, there's a link in the description down below. In order to find consistent winners on Snapchat, what I feel is that you have to be in the very low ticket range. For example, I only run $1 plus shipping, which is basically you price your product at around $1. You can range it from $1 to $3, and then I tack on a 13.95 cent shipping fee. So basically it makes my AOV around $15 and that leaves me room. Let's say I'm paying $6 for the product myself, that leaves me around $9 profit. And if you have consistently low metrics, you can snipe pretty low CPAs. You can scale out to at least 2 to 3K a day and have that consistently running. So the products that you want to be running are basically anything that have gotten any sort of recognition on TikTok. You want to take old TikTok winners that, ripped super hard a year ago or 6 months ago and bring them to Snapchat. Because majority of the time, people are not running that product that was doing super well on Snapchat with a very low ticket offer. So basically what you're doing is you're bringing this product, you're bringing it to a new audience that has probably not seen it, and you're giving them a heck of a deal to go ahead and buy the product from you. Because remember, on the front end, the customer sees that they're only going to pay $1 for this product. So it makes them want to add to cart and go to checkout very quickly. And just to show you guys, here are some products that I've been running recently. They've recently died out, so I wouldn't even try testing them, but here you go. As you can see, they're all cheap products that you can source for almost nothing. And yeah, that's just to give you guys an idea. And from what I've seen, around 1 out of 10 products that I test end up working. But if you can get like 2 tests out a day, you know, it's like a winner every 5 days or so. And you know, you could create some pretty good income with that. So in terms of the website, you want to make it very, very simple. All the customer is going to be doing is going to land on your page. They're going to see that the $1 plus shipping offer is pretty much pasted all over the place. You're going to have it in your announcement bar. You're going to have it in a big title right above the, you know, product description. Make sure your product photos are clean and they match well with your theme. Overall, just make it very simple for the customer to press add to cart and go straight to checkout and just start putting in their info. Because the more seamless your site is, the higher conversion rate you're gonna have with Snapchat. And by the way, for the loud piece of text that you want on top of your product description, I usually just put $1 sale ends today. And remember, make sure you charge around $13.95 for your shipping. That's pretty much the price that I see to work the best. I've tested like $11.95 and even like $17.95, and those just don't really convert that well. So just stick with like $13.95. All right, so for your creatives, you're gonna wanna run 3 videos. You're gonna have 1 UGC video and then 2 just normal videos. In this UGC video, I normally just go on TikTok and rip a video that there's a person, you know, just doing something with the product in, and it shows their face. They can either be talking or there's music in the background. They're just like, you know, fiddling with the product, whatever. But you wanna make sure that you put in a like static, pretty much like piece of text on top of the video. Like imagine like I'm talking with the product, I'm doing something with it. Imagine this is the product. You wanna have a piece of text right here. It's gonna say $1 today only. Yeah, I know that looks stupid. I'm just gonna show you like a quick video. Like here it is.
If you constantly misplace or lose your wallet, I have a wallet for you. And it has a built-in AirTag slot so you can track your wallet from your iPhone, iPad, or MacBook.
And for the rest of the creatives, which are, you know, the 2 videos, you're gonna wanna just find, you know, a bunch of clips of your product on TikTok, download them, and then mash them together to create like 2 like of your own videos almost. And just slap that same like static piece of text on the top saying $1 sale ends today. Then in the last couple of seconds of that video, you wanna have a call to action saying like swipe up to get yours for $1.
Get yours for $1 today only.
Now, I know those creatives sound very, very simple. Trust me, the more simple you go on Snapchat, the better the metrics you're gonna get. Because I noticed that the traffic on Snapchat is honestly just pretty bad. So you wanna be able to farm as much of it as you can, so you can just shove it onto your website, and then, you know, you'll eventually get more people to convert like that. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the testing and scaling strategy. I'm gonna go into an ad account and basically show you the exact setup. All right, so this strategy is called the 1 ad group strat. Basically what you're doing here is just running 1 campaign with 1 ad set and 3 creatives. And this is what I love about Snapchat, because you can test with such a low budget and know if it's a winner or not. So what you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and press create campaign, and you're gonna go for website conversions. Obviously have your Snapchat pixel installed. This is just a fresh ad account, so I don't have it installed yet. You can name the campaign whatever you want. I typically just go like, you know, the name of the product, So once you have your name, you're gonna set the date to start tomorrow at 12 a.m. because you wanna have Snapchat run your ad for basically a full 24 hours to basically get the best chance possible of getting a couple of sales. So after this, you're gonna press next, and then you're gonna change your ad set name to ad set 1. You're gonna change the budget to $30. Leave this since, you know, it's going for the next day. And you're gonna wanna optimize for clicks. Basically, what you're doing is you're getting a couple of purchases under your belt, you know, under the Snapchat pixel, and then eventually pixel purchase is gonna unlock. And what happens is swipe up and pixel purchase work very differently for this type of offer. Since you're offering a product for only $1, you're gonna end up getting a lot of people on your website for very cheap. But what you're gonna notice is that around 95% of the people who go, you know, add to cart and go to checkout actually don't convert, because they're expecting the product to only be $1. So what happens is they go, they add their product to cart, they put in all their info at checkout, and then they see that the shipping is $13.95, and then they just, you know, abort, like they don't purchase it. But the thing is, you're gonna get a couple of people who will actually just pay the shipping fee. And that's what $1 plus shipping relies on. So with clicks, you're gonna get a lot of unqualified people basically who are not gonna purchase and just go and add to cart and check out. But you're gonna get at least 1 to 2 sales a day. So after this, I scroll down, I just target United States, I do 15 plus, and then for languages, I do English, and then I'm just gonna press next. Now it's time to make your ad. So you're gonna put your brand name, your headline in the ad, which I normally just do sale ends today. You're gonna upload your creative. You're gonna make the call to action, shop now, and you're gonna add your website URL. Then basically just duplicate this 2 times. Then obviously just switch out, the creative on these 2 other ads because you wanna be testing those 3 creatives, obviously. Then after that, you're gonna click review and publish, and then publish campaign. So after around 1 to 2 days of this running and you're actually getting a couple of purchases, you're going to be feeding Snapchat valuable data and, a couple of purchases for them to go ahead and unlock Pixel Purchase for you. Now, Pixel Purchase is where this really turns from something that isn't very profitable to something that's very profitable. What Pixel Purchase is going to do is basically give you way better traffic. So what you're gonna see is that typically when you get 1 to 2 conversions out of like 90 checkouts, now you're gonna be getting like 10. Because what Snapchat does is they just give you the better audience pool. What you're doing is you're giving Snapchat the initial data on what type of customers want your products. And then with Pixel Purchase, they're just gonna give you the better version of those types of customers. So after you've unlocked Pixel Purchase, you're gonna go ahead and create a new campaign. You're gonna run the exact same setting that I showed you when we were setting up the initial click campaign, but all you're doing is just switching the goal from click to Pixel Purchase. And then most of the time the next day, 1 optimized for click, 1 optimized for Pixel Purchase, you're gonna start seeing a lot more sales. And after that, it's scale time. So let's pretend this is the Pixel Purchase ad set. You're gonna go and clone it. And all you need to do is set the budget to $100, set it to run the next day, and then publish and close. Now after this, you're gonna be spending around 160 bucks a day. And most of the time I can be generating with a good product around $500 to even $1,000. I know it sounds absurd, but this type of offer on Snapchat with the right product cooks. So if your ROAS holds at that for around a couple of days, now you can just start going crazy and just doing a bunch of those $100 duplicates. Now eventually your creatives are gonna start dying out and those new duplicates that you're doing aren't gonna hit as well. And the ROAS on those new duplicates aren't gonna be that good. Some might even be unprofitable. And then you're gonna just start testing a bunch of creatives. So whenever I have a winner on Snapchat, I test around 10 creatives a week and then 2 of them might work. And basically you just want to keep on cycling new creatives every week. And you basically just want to, rinse the product as much as you can. Just squeeze every little dollar out of it. Now this strategy works really well if you want to have like consistent winners because it's very easy to test. If you're only spending $30 per product test. And I mean, if you're good at dropshipping, you can get like 2 or 3 products up like every day. So, you can just get the ball rolling with this, get a bunch of, revenue flowing and eventually go on to TikTok and Facebook and all the other stuff. But this is just a good base to be at. So if you guys want a little bit more help with dropshipping and this strategy as a whole, I'm offering free consultation calls right now. I'm looking to take on a couple of more students for these next few months where I'll personally take you under my wing and help you create a successful dropshipping business. So if you're interested, schedule a call down below. They fill out really quickly and I probably don't have that much space left right now. So if you're interested in me helping you, make sure you schedule a call. By the way, back to what I was talking about with the strategy. This strategy is like 99% foolproof because this is actually compliant to Snapchat. What Snapchat doesn't like is 0+ shipping. But if you just make it $1, it's believable enough to where they'll actually let it run. As to where other platforms do not let you run this offer. And remember, this type of offer just forces cheaper metrics. So with any product you run or kind of any sort of creative, you're always gonna get good metrics. So guys, aside from all of this, I want to talk to the person who keeps on failing with dropshipping. You have to keep on going. You're probably like 1 or 2, maybe 3 months in, and you're just failing and failing and failing. You feel super lost. You have no idea what to do, and you feel like you're probably never gonna hit a winner. Well, I was in your exact shoes 3 years ago, and it sucked. I'd wake up, I'd be like super anxious, and I really believed that I was never gonna hit a winner. But it's not true. As long as you're learning just even a little bit from each product test, you're still getting to the point where you're gonna eventually hit a winner. It's just a matter of how many products you test. Personally, it took me around 12 products to hit a real winner, so just keep that in mind. The more products you test, the quicker you're gonna get there. So keep on pushing, you got this. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be posting weekly now. Look out for new videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.